Hey everybody, Rick Needham handicapping thoroughbred horse racing on Friday afternoon, April the 10th, and this is my Equibase Winter Circle Major Track Report. Let's go to the Big A first, Aqueduct in Ozone Park, New York, race 7, 3:52 p.m. Eastern Post Time. This is a 6-furlong sprint on the dirt, 3-year-olds and up, racing for a claiming purse of $15,000. Contenders: number 1, Buddha Power, number 2, Townie's Dream, number 8, Carry the Day, and number 7, Knife and Fork. Number 1, Buddha Power, is the overall speed and pace profile leader in this claiming field, sprinting at 6 furlongs on the dirt, has hit the board in 2 of his last 4, including a win to break his maiden in his 4th race back. Number 2, Townie's Dream, a 6-to-1 shot, comes off a power run place finish his last time out. Race 7 summary: number 1, Buddha Power, tops my contenders list, which also includes number 2, Townie's Dream, number 8, Carry the Day, and number 7, Knife and Fork. 1-2-8-7 in the 7th today from Aqueduct. Go to South Florida's Gulfstream Park next, race 8, 4:43 p.m. Eastern Post Time. This is an 8.5 furlong route test on the turf course. 3-year-olds and up, racing for an allowance purse of $44,000. Contenders: number 5, Big Al, number 1, Yaroslav, number 2, Beckham Bend, and number 3, Song Cycle. Number 5, Big Al, takes the class drop this afternoon, has produced a quartet of power runs in his last 5 starts, including a power run place finish facing better company his last time out. Number 1, Yaroslav, comes off back-to-back power run place finishes in his last 2 starts. Race 8 summary: number 5, Big Al, tops my contenders list today, which also includes number 1, Yaroslav, number 2, Beckham Bend, and number 3, Song Cycle. 5-4-2-3 in the 8th today from Gulfstream Park. Out to Classy Keeneland in Kentucky for their feature today, race 9, 5:05 p.m. Eastern Post Time. This is the Maker's Mark Mile Stakes, 8 furlongs on the turf, grade 1, 4-year-olds and up, racing for a stakes purse of $300,000. Contenders: number 1, Mr. Sydney, number 3, Fluke, number 5, Thorn Song, and number 6, Twilight Meteor. Number 1, Mr. Sydney, a 4-to-1 shot, takes a class drop into this grade 1 event. He's the pace profile leader in the field. He's a perfect 3 for 3 into the circle, racing at today's distance of a mile on the turf. Number 3, Fluke, a Brazilian-bred entry, comes off a power run win in his last start. Jockey Garrett Gomez and trainer Robert Frankel sent him to the post for the Friday feature today. They've hit the board with 56% of their entries saddled as a team to date. Race 9 summary: number 1, Mr. Sydney, tops my contenders list, which also includes number 3, Fluke, number 5, Thorn Song, and number 6, Twilight Meteor. 1-3-5-6 in the 9th today from Keeneland, to $300,000 grade 1 Maker's Mark Mile Stakes. Finally, out west we go to Southern California's Santa Anita Park for their 4th race on the card today, 2:34 p.m. Pacific Post Time, 5.5 furlongs on the cushion track. Maidens, 4-year-olds and up, racing for a $15,000 claiming purse. Contenders: number 7, No Prodigal, number 1, Good Looking Dude, number 2, Niger River, and number 5, Delicato. Number 7, No Prodigal, has nice early speed abilities to complement for this short sprint. It's both the overall speed and pace profile leader in this field. He's hit the board in power run fashion each of his last 4. He's a grandson of the great Seattle Slew out of the In Excess lineage. This Irish-bred sire's progeny have hit the board in 44% of more than 6,300 combined lifetime starts to date. Trainer Kathy Walsh sent some poster this afternoon for the feature. Ms. Walsh has hit the board with 55% of her maiden entries saddled to date. Race 4 summary: number 7, No Prodigal, tops my contenders list, which also includes number 1, Good Looking Dude, number 2, Niger River, and number 5, Delicato. 7-1-2-5 in the 4th today from Santa Anita Park. A couple of bonus long shots for you as usual, folks. Let's go to Mountaineer Park first, race 5, 6-to-1 shot. Number 2, Cousin Patty Jean, drops in class by 5 units. It's the overall speed leader in this claiming field, sprinting at her about tonight's distance of 5 furlongs on the dirt. Race at Turf Paradise in Arizona today as well, race 7, 4-to-1 shot. Number 1, Coolerator, speed leader in this claiming field, sprinting at her about 5.5 furlongs on the dirt. Has posted a pair of power run place finishes in his last 3 starts. So handicapping from Aqueduct, Gulfstream Park, Keeneland in Kentucky, and Santa Anita Park in Southern California, Rick Needham for the Equibase Winter Circle Major Track Report, reminding you as always to please bet with your head, not over it.